Okay. Welcome back, guys. I'm starting a new series today. Gender. Male. I'm not a woman. I'm not a female. I'm not a girl. Female. I'm a male. Prefer. Gender. If you guys know, I have glasses on. I'll probably get like a face cam one day. I'm just trying to find a good character. So, I'll be posting this by myself. Woo! The first video to make a great airport. But if you guys want me to go, I'm just gonna go on Sandbox. If you guys say no, on the next, I'll check my comments and say, oh, and like that, etc., etc. And if you hear loud noises here, that means I am in my in the basement. Right now it's 10:32. Sorry guys, but I'm a young YouTuber, and if you guys don't know, it's Saturday. It's Saturday today. If you guys would really want me to show a great review,
please watch your luggages. Hold the handrail.
if you hear the background, that's great. I have to keep it low so I can. Woo! New series! That other series was just like a test. But I want this to be in the series. I want this to be in the series. This is why I'm going to try to put this in a series. But it's going to be kids only. Just kids only. Video. A video for kids, probably for adults, but adults can still watch it, but they're gonna see kids stuff. Yeah. But This is actually kid friendly, and I'm not gonna be making bad videos. I feel like saying a bad word right now. I'm back, guys. Now, if I'm doing the microphone, if you want me to do like for now I have to go here and here and turn off the mic and head to the bathroom and come. Like, if you don't see that thing with the timer like that, yeah, you can turn it on. Yeah. I'll show you guys that. That's nice.
Your attention, please. Please do not smoke in the terminal building. Smoking is only permitted in the specified smoking areas. Thank you. Sayın yolcular, lütfen terminallerdeki sigara içme yasağına uyunuz. Sadece işaretlerle gösterilen bölümlerde sigara içilebilir. Teşekkürler.
I should be in a black suit or a very black suit or what suit I should be in with the pink tie and the blue with the black, or just like pure black. Let me know. Lucas, as always. Come, message. There, because I'll go from my home country. Wait a minute. I can see the top of the world. Set continue to compare. Polar, extremely cold, common, cloudy, average, always, rare, humid, average. Okay. Continue the large map. I'm going to learn that. Okay.
Beachten Sie das Rauchverbot in unseren Campings. Das Rauchen ist nur in den ausgewiesenen
Hi,
Raucherbereichen gestattet.
NATO.
Vielen Dank. Your attention, please. Please do not smoke in the terminal building. Smoking is only permitted in the specified smoking areas. Thank you. Sayın yolcular, lütfen terminallerdeki sigara içme yasağına uyunuz. Sadece işaretlerle gösterilen bölümlerde sigara içilebilir. Teşekkürler.
What should I
Cosmologists are no different.
Difference. Oh, wow.
Bitte beachten Sie das Rauchverbot in unseren Campings. Das Rauchen ist nur in den ausgewiesenen Raucherbereichen gestattet. Vielen Dank. Your attention, please.
Woo!
Please do not smoke in the terminal building. Smoking is only permitted in the specified smoking areas. Thank you. Sayın yolcular, lütfen terminallerdeki sigara içme yasağına uyunuz. Sadece işaretlerle gösterilen bölümlerde sigara içilebilir.
If that gets annoying, comment down below. Okay, 1, 2. Really? The North Pole Airport, North Pole Airport, North Pole Airport, North Pole.
Why don't we fly the long, bitterly cold journey over the North Pole? You might think that it's a huge, pointless detour, but in reality, that's far from true. In fact, it saves time. The issue is actually the area's havoc-wreaking magnetic field. It messes with navigation systems and even our own beloved technology. But what if we did fly over the North Pole? If everything went wrong, could we be rescued? Let's find out. First off the bat, let's talk about the North Pole's chaotic magnetic field. When planes reach their cruising altitude, autopilot usually takes control. But how does it know which way to go? Well, thanks to high-tech GPS satellites, as well as inbuilt magnetic compasses which compare the plane's current location to the location of true north of the North Pole. Here's the problem, though. Magnetic compasses can't handle the intense magnetic field that the North Pole dishes up, especially older planes which rely on compass equipment instead of GPS. Magnetic anomalies aside, if the plane is smack bang over the North Pole, autopilot will be scratching its mechanical head, trying to figure out a route when literally everything is considered to be settled. Okay, but we live in 2019, so can't we just adjust our systems to fix it? Well, no, because the solution is always changing. Per day, the magnetic field moves in loops of up to 50 miles, and its central location moves every year by around 25 miles, not to mention the constant variation in strength as well. One day it might not affect the plane systems whatsoever. The max itself could appear as a north, west could be east, and you can find landing on Mars instead of Madrid. When the pilot can't clearly define which way true north lies, that's when everything starts to hit the fan. Throw in a lack of visibility due to snow, ice, and a 6-month nightfall, and well, you're probably screwed. Pilots could theoretically rename their runways to deal with the problem, since airport runways are usually named based on their relationship with true north. But this is just a band-aid solution. Hold on, if the magnetic field is affecting the plane's technology, does that mean it can mess with our beloved gadgets as well? The short answer is no. Thankfully, your precious iPhone and laptop will live to fight another day. Engineers routinely test basic electronics and magnetic fields up to 2 million microteslas. The Arctic, we're only slapped with about 65 microteslas of energy. By comparison, a powerful fridge magnet has about 1,000. So 65 might not seem like a lot, but considering that Earth's magnetic field at the equator is only around 55, it's still almost 3 times more powerful than it used to be. Granted, it includes GPS right now, but you should have the airplane mode anyway, right? Even then, once you're out of the magnetic field, everything will be back to good old normal. What about your credit cards? Don't worry, your money's not going anywhere yet. That black strip on your credit card is actually magnetic. And what happens when 2 magnets interact? If you think back to high school science class, they either attract or repel each other, which for credit cards can cause something called demagnetization. But at the end of the day, the force isn't strong enough in this one. You'd usually need around 30,000 microteslas to mess up your Amex. And since the North Pole's field is only around 65, you should be fine. Let's say hypothetically that flights routinely fly over San Francisco. How would it affect our flight paths? You think it means you'd be late to dinner in Dubai?
Okay.
Sorry, folks, try
If
again.
you guys do not like me on Sandbox, I'll change it the next video. But if you guys do like the video, if you do like Sandbox, dislike the video if you do not like Sandbox. Okay, guys, see you on the next day. I'm launching the report. Dun 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 dun.
Miles, while the straight line chalks up a whopping 10,200. So that being said, if flights could fly over the North Pole to save time and money on fuel, they would. Although, according to enforced regulations, 60 nautical miles from the North Pole is the closest planes are actually allowed to fly. So while Qatar 739 does get close, it's forced to still keep its distance. Speaking of fuel, as you'd expect, it's pretty darn cold up at the North Pole. Like mittens and a knitted sweater just ain't gonna cut it. With temperatures well below freezing, airlines must also be aware of their onboard fuel. In the USA, Jet A is the most common type of aviation fuel, and that freezes at negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit and negative 40 Celsius. The colder the air around the fuel, the faster it'll freeze. And in the sky, the higher the altitude, the colder the temperature. For that reason, if you're flying over the Arctic, pilots need to drop the altitude, which adds extra time to the journey, although still far less time than trekking all the way across the Pacific. Even if airlines standardized technology to overcome all of the issues we've been talking about, pilots wouldn't even know what to do with it. As it stands, the majority of crews aren't actually trained to handle the unique North Pole environment if things were to go wrong. What if an engine malfunctioned and they had to make an emergency landing? Think about it. They're so far from civilization with almost zero resources in the area, so there's no
If you
way a
see,
rescue
there
squad
has
could arrive
been
anytime
a
soon.
road
And just a few minutes
introduced.
out in the open air could bring on hypothermia. Don't forget that it's nothing but darkness from October till March, so pilots wouldn't be able to see if what they're attempting to crash land on is ice or a whale's back. Like Qatar 739, some planes actually do make the trip over the Arctic, but they're specially built and are forced to follow strict instructions, like carrying extra gear, including cold weather suits for the crew, highly specialized communication equipment, and recovery plans for stranded passengers. With all these factors coming together, it's no wonder that airlines avoid the North Pole like the plague. The North Pole isn't the only place we aren't allowed to fly over either. The South Pole, for similar reasons. Tibet, due to the jagged mountain ranges, Area 51, and believe it or not, Walt Disney World aren't allowed to feature in any flight paths. That's all for why planes don't fly over the North Pole. If it was up to you, would you fly over it? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the richest, and join our notification squad. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. Not really talking too much. Yeah. Hey guys, goodbye. It is like 11:20 and 11:20 p.m. and I have to go now. See you on the next video. Good.